Hi friends, it's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we are going to revise 3 of my 2020 financial goals that I created back in November 2019. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing below. I hope you all are doing super fantastic today and life is treating you well. Now, there were 3 goals that I set last year that, under those circumstances, would have been challenging, but right now I'm moving a lot quicker than what I thought. So the first one was pay $30,500 to my debt by December 31st. The next one was pay 7 student loans off by the end of the year and to get my total debt under $48,000. Now, November of last year, all of this seemed a little bit impossible. But I was going to give it a try. I didn't know what was around the corner for all of us and for some of it. But the first one I want to address is to get my total debt under $48,000. So as of September 3rd, my debt total was $52,303. So the way that I'm going right now, I'm on track to be under $48K by the end of October. And so I want to push that and push myself a little bit further so that I make the most of September, October, November, and December. And I'm going to change that goal to be under $41,500. Okay, so the next one I want to address is to pay $30,500 to my debt. Last year I paid $29,463.54. And so I am currently at $21,569. So I'm going to change that and I'm going to add an additional to my current 21. I want to have it at 32.5. So I want to make that goal to pay off $32,500 to my debt. And I think that'll be challenging. I think like $2,700 a month is about what that averages to for the 12 months for 2020. So that would make me work a little bit harder versus just kind of phoning it in, knowing that I'm going to reach that 30,500, and I might do a little extra shopping around Christmas if I don't change that. And my kids right now, they don't really want that much. So I'm going to put that money on my debt, and I have their Christmas money for them. So I won't be tapping into that. Now, the very last one is to pay 7 student loans off in 2020. So right now, I have already paid off 6 student loans, and I'm in progress to pay off the 7th one. That one was going to be paid off, or is, not was, it's going to be paid off in October. So that's right around the corner. And that would get me at 7. So what would motivate me to finish out November and December strong? And so what I did was I added in 2 more. And so I'm adding O, and I want to pay off 1/2 of Fed Loan P. And I think that adding that 1/2 is going to be rough, but I think that's going to make it more challenging for me, so I don't slack off in this last sprint to the end. So what these last 3 goals are going to look like in my planner. The first one is going to be pay $32,500 to my debt. The second one is going to be pay 8.5 student loans off by December 31st, and to get my total debt under $41,500 by December 31st. There. And I think that, like my sharing this with you guys allows you to see why I'm continuing to go so hard, because in 2021, 41,500 is going to be a really nice number to work from, and it'll shorten up the time I'm going to spend in debt in 2022 if I can get as much as I can taken care of today instead of pushing it off until later. And also, I am a goal-oriented person. I don't do well after I've reached a goal. I tend to just kind of get lazy. And so knowing that about myself, I'm trying to go ahead and prevent that from happening, because I don't want what happened at the beginning of 2020 to happen in 2021. I don't want to have to struggle to pay off debt. In the very first 2 months, I don't want to struggle again. I struggled this year, so I don't want to struggle next year. I want to have that momentum going and just keep it going until I am done. And every $100 counts. And so I have to keep that thought in my head as I try to achieve my goals. So that way I'm not making foolish decisions. Let me know, do you guys check in on the goals that you guys set for the year? How frequently do you check in with yours? I check in with mine like once a month at the end of every month to see how I'm tracking. And I know at the beginning of 2020, when I kept missing, I needed to pay like $2,541 a month if I was going to get that $30,500, and I wasn't hitting it January or February. I missed it. So that was kind of disheartening, but it made me work harder in March to get that money and made me, kind of do some things differently that I didn't think to do before. So let me know, how frequently do you check in with yours? Do you revise your goals at all? Do you have problems if you achieve that goal? Like you feel like you lack motivation. So I have to keep that little meter moving ahead of me so that way I don't lose motivation. But how does that work for you? Let me know in the comment section below. And y'all have a super fantastic morning, afternoon, and evening. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe to my channel, please consider doing so. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.